Little space is not a disorder, it is a coping mechanism and not weird. It is sometimes recommended by a therapist, or you could do it on your own free will or not. You use it to cope with childhood trauma, I believe. And it's a healthy way to cope. Just because of this video, I have taken away all your chances. All my chances of what? Taking part in this? I'm good, thanks. I don't think there's a therapist out there that would take a look at this and say that there's nothing wrong with this guy. Because, let's just be honest for a second, there is nothing healthy about this behavior. What planet are you people living on to where you think that this is normal? Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, Soldier Boy and A-Train. Welcome back to the channel for everyone who has been here before. Or if this just so happens to be your first time here, then you should maybe check out my other videos. You know, I post quite a bit now. But anyways, little space. Easily top 5 weirdest parts of the internet. Easily. Now, before I even start with this video, I just want to say that I've already made 3.5 videos on this topic, and for anyone who's somewhat familiar with my content, you can probably gauge my opinion on this. It's fucking odd to dress up like a baby and act like a baby if you're a grown adult, okay? It's fucking weird. I'm not gonna sit here and act like this is normal because it's not, okay? It's just not. But if you want me to go into more detail on why this is fucking weird, I mean, I shouldn't need to. You just look at it and you can see this is fucking weird. But these 2 videos explain it pretty nicely, especially the second one where I actually did a lot of research in it, where I just shine a light on the truth, and it's that these people just like to act like babies. There's no trauma or coping or anything. They just like to act like fucking children. And let me just clarify that there's nothing wrong with watching cartoons or liking Hello Kitty or playing with Lego. It only becomes an issue when you start sucking on pacifiers and wearing diapers. And if you need a caregiver, what the fuck? You're a fully functioning, bodied-abled adult. You shouldn't need someone to take care of you. Oops, daddy, I pissed on myself. Please change me. You're 30, man. You're 30 years old. This is just fucking embarrassing. But yeah, if you want to see me go on and on down that road, then these 3 videos do the job perfectly. Because that's not what we're here for today, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to be reading some lovely messages of support. But not support for me, no. Support for this. Now for context, I posted my first Little Space video on November the 1st, and it currently has 89 likes and 200 dislikes and 180 comments, and a lot of those comments are not nice. Now usually I don't mind getting hate comments, honestly, I don't really care. It happens a lot, but it's the internet, man. That's just the space that it is. I'm not gonna sit here and cry just because someone said something mean about me online. But these guys have attacked me in mass. But not only are they attacking me, but they're also attacking anyone who said anything positive on the video. You little space fucks honestly think you can come into my comment section, start a war with everyone and leave unscathed? No. That's not what's gonna happen here. Clearly, I'm uneducated here, so let's see what the great minds of Little Space have to offer. I doubt it'll be anything meaningful. I mean, they literally have the minds of babies, but let's see what they have to say. Only immature, closed-minded people will listen to someone who says slurs, and only researchers for confirmation bias. Okay, first of all, I didn't say a single slur in that video. Unless you consider the F word to be a slur, in that case, you're too young to even be on YouTube. Or you're just a grown man acting like a child. In that case, I wouldn't even be surprised. And second of all, how the fuck can I research for confirmation bias? I did the research in the video. I looked at literally every single possible credible source. Listen, you can call me closed-minded as much as you want, but don't be so open-minded to the point where your brain falls out. Because honestly, there is nothing in your skull if you think that this is normal behavior. None of this is true. You didn't do any research. Age regression is coping. Some of it can be involuntary and some of it can be voluntary. Everyone copes differently. Really? Everyone copes differently? Because I feel like all of you fuckers are coping the exact same way. And wow, baby, shut the fuck up. Shut up. You should have grown out of this 16 years ago. You're not a fucking baby, okay? You're just playing. You're fucking playing as a baby. And that exact premise is fucking weird. And you can talk about my research all you want, but all your research comes from fucking TikTok. And I'm sure by now we all know what those guys are about. You're not gonna reply to this because you're scared or something? I don't know. Oh, really? You didn't think I'd reply, huh? But can you not put yourself in our shoes for a second? Okay, well, that's just not grammatically correct, but okay. Even though it may seem odd or out of the norm for you, it is something that helps many people cope with stress and anxiety. Well, a lot of things in the past have been used to help people with stress and anxiety, but that doesn't mean that it's good for you, such as overeating or smoking cigarettes. Sure, that might help with stress and anxiety now, but it's not gonna be good for you in the long run. And it's the same with this. This is just not healthy behavior. Everything is a trend in its own way, so I don't see why this would be weird just because it's not something you're familiar with. This isn't weird because it's a trend, it's weird because it's weird. Imagine if you knitted or painted pictures or even take your content, for example, to de-stress. Making these videos does not fucking help me de-stress. I have to fucking look at this all day. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? My God, please stop. And just for a second to have a short time out of your sad reality and someone made fun of you for it because they didn't see it as normal. That's in no way okay or right to do to someone. We can all respect each other, and I hope your opinions since making this video have grown or changed. Okay, well, you genuinely do sound like a sad individual, so I'm gonna try my best to advise you the best I can. You can't just sit down with a pacifier in your bedroom and expect life to just get better. If your reality is sad, then pursue something to make it better. Do something to improve your life. Acting like a baby and crying whenever someone makes fun of you is gonna do you no good. You can't just keep trying to escape reality because eventually it will come back to you. You have to do something to improve your reality or to make your reality tolerable or even good. You only get one life, man, so live it the best you can and don't cling to this shit. Also, hey Oop, did you know that age regression is in fact a method of therapy and recommended and utilized by therapists and psychologists? Did you actually do any research on this topic with an open mind? Or did you just find things to comfort your confirmation bias? What bias? That you guys were a bunch of fucking oddballs? Trust me, I didn't need any research for that. There is no licensed therapist alive worth a lick of salt that would not only greenlight this, but recommend it to you. Yeah, man, life's just been really tough, you know? My wife left me, my kids don't talk to me, and I don't even have custody of my house anymore. Have you tried sucking a pacifier? What? Bruh. I just wanted some cute little space stuff to put on and this was recommended. The majority of TikToks are cringe, regardless of topic. Okay, we can agree on that. We have now found common ground. So getting your info on this stuff on TikTok is dumb. I regress after a long day at work and you people record a whole ass video, spend forever editing it, and upload it just because you're pissed that I do this? I don't know. But that's way more cringe than me watching Bluey and drinking apple juice. Okay, well, if you actually watched the video, then you would know that I never said drinking apple juice was cringe. Ever. In fact, I've never said that in my life, because I drink apple juice. And I never said it was cringe to watch cartoons. What is cringe is wearing a pacifier, using a diaper, and sipping out of a sippy cup past the age of 10. And I'm not pissed at you for it. I'm just saying you're a fucking weirdo for it. Excuse me, but I have one thing to say. Shut the actual fudgesticles up. Shut the fuck up and get out my comment section with that cringy ass My Hero humor. Fudgesticles? Are you 6? Actually, he probably is. It isn't a kink. It's not bad. It's a coping mechanism. Keep telling yourself that, EDP. I don't fucking care, man. Trauma this, coping that. I don't give a fuck. This is fucking strange. I'm sorry, anime makes me for no reason cringe so hard. Anime makes you cringe? Anime makes you cringe. Oh, but this? No. This is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with this. Oh, but anime? Oh my god, anime is so cringe. Oh, anime is cringe. Oh, no, but this right here, oh, that's fine. I don't really care if you put in a passy and sleep, but Jesus, what's your problem with them? Well, I don't really have a problem with them per se. It's kind of like how I don't have a problem with furries or basically anyone I've made a video on. I'm just shining a light and saying, hey man, this is some weird fucking shit. But with Little Space, I genuinely don't like what you guys are doing. You're turning fully functioning grown adults into babies. All because, oh, life is so hard. No man, if life's hard, stand up and handle it like an adult. That's just how we move forward. Falling over and crying and needing a pacifier every time life pushes you back isn't gonna help you. Age regression isn't a bad thing. It helps people cope with either childhood trauma or daily stressors / triggers. I'm gonna keep using this argument until I'm blue in the fucking face because it's my strongest argument. If age regression is triggered by trauma, then where the fuck were the littles in World War I, II, and Vietnam? Unless you want to argue that your life right now is currently more traumatic than the fucking Holocaust, then I'd say that this isn't caused by trauma, it's just because you want to act like a baby, okay? Just to admit it. Which isn't called age regression, it's called adult baby syndrome, which is what all of you guys have, if I'm being honest. Although, when it gets sexual, that's when it's no longer age regression and rather a thing called age play, where a person acts like a child to turn their partner on. Ah, fucking hell, man. You all need deep cleaning from Christ himself. God save these people. Now, I'm aware that most people who do this Little Space stuff aren't a fan of age play. But if you do this Little Space stuff and then you get into a relationship and then you start calling him daddy in a high-pitched voice and make him take care of you, Mate, anyone who indulges in any of this shit needs to be investigated immediately. Not an age regressor myself, but I see no harm at all. Some people pass the time or relieve stress with video games or watching anime. These people act like children. Posting about it on TikTok is just them sharing something they enjoy. Okay, well, I can post myself in my underwear kissing a body pillow because it's something I enjoy, so no one can make fun of me, right? Fuck off, man. If you post yourself doing some cringy shit, people are going to make fun of you. It's the internet. What the fuck are you expecting? I like to think of it like this. You wouldn't get on a stage with thousands of people watching and do this. So why would you then post it on the internet for thousands of people to see? But thank you for admitting that this is a voluntary state. You choose whether you do this or not. Watching anime and playing video games are choices people choose to make, and so is this. And if you choose to do this, then you're a fucking weirdo. Glad we're on the same page. Alright, this is in German, so I'm gonna try my best. Jetzt finde it's netzt, wenn sind die kink retonging. When see me plot. Okay, well now can we finally admit that English dub isn't that bad? No one's trying to read subtitles all day. Jesus. I only find it bad when it goes in the kink direction. When they cuddle with stuffed animals or play with children toys, yes, my god, leave her alone. It's not hurting anyone. I mean, you're not wrong, it's not really hurting anyone or anything. Apart from my eyes. But what I am saying is, doing this is fucking cringe and you're an odd fella if you indulge in it. And I genuinely can't see how you can disagree with that. Now, the next comment comes from one of my really good friends from high school. I told a lot of the people from my old school about my new content and he has shown me nothing but support, so thank you, bro, if you're watching this. But he says, damn, bro, your content has really improved, man. Keep up the great work. And this little fucking gremlin replies to him, how the hell is stigmatizing a life-saving coping mechanism improvement? Shut the fuck up, you little gremlin. How the fuck is acting like a little baby life-saving? I'll tell you how, it's fucking not. Oh, well, my feelings, I'm a baby. I don't care. I was compassionate before because I felt bad and you people are just clearly lost. You got older and you don't know what the fuck to do with your personality, I can tell. But doing this Little Space stuff isn't a conclusion that you came to naturally. You got this off fucking TikTok. And this is gonna sound really dark and edgy, but if you was genuinely thinking about ending your life, I'm sorry, but putting a pacifier in your mouth isn't gonna change that. If you're gonna kill yourself because someone told you you can't act like a baby anymore, then your problems go way deeper than Little Space, man. But then this same guy proceeds to go on and on and on. I have a girlfriend. I'm guessing she goes to a different school, huh? And 5 different therapists and they all support me coping with Little Space. 5 different therapists? Why the fuck do you need 5 different therapists? If you need to get more than one therapist, then it's clear that whatever they're telling you is not fucking working. Here's the first tip. Take the fucking diaper off and go for a walk outside. You have to be getting therapy on fucking Discord, because there's no way this is real. Any therapist that tells you to do this is setting you up for failure. Not to mention it's a symptom of my DID. You know, guys, I feel like I've seen the same thing before. I don't know, I can't really put my finger on it, I can't really remember, guys. And it's not funny that they are making fun of our way to stay alive without our consent. If you post something on the internet, people can say whatever they want about it. It's the fucking internet, that's just how things work. If you don't like it, then get off. You're 3 years old, you shouldn't even have a phone anyway. And piss off, okay? It's not your way to stay alive, it's just a little fucking weird hobby you have, okay? It's not your infibrillator, okay? It's not your life copium. You don't need to do this, you want to do this. And further stigmatizing the coping mechanism you're trying to bring awareness to and destigmatize. Okay, buddy. Well, if you really want to destigmatize this, then get all your little space shit, get all your pacifiers and diapers, and go outside in public and do your little space shit, cause that would bring some serious awareness. For some reason, I have a feeling that the public wouldn't be so willing to destigmatize that. I wonder what your guys' parents think of this shit. I really do. Now, these weren't the only comments that I got on that video. I got almost fucking 200. I genuinely felt brain cells dying while I was reading those comments. There's enough comments down there to make a fucking 5-part series. I have a feeling my supporters wouldn't mind watching that. And if there's any of you little space fucks watching this video, then feel free to comment more shit. I will gladly add to the pile. But it's not like I need to. You've already made yourselves look stupid enough. And if any of you littles are brave enough, then in the description is my Discord. Feel free to debate me on voice call. I will fucking do that. That would be such a good video. But just keep the comments coming, they're perfectly fine by me. But anyways, guys, this is in fact the end of the video, and if you liked, please leave a like, and if you didn't, then feel free to degrade me in the comments, especially the little fucks. Don't forget to follow me on all socials, links are in the description. But until next time, make sure to drink your water and get enough sleep at night. Okay, goodbye.
To me, like rats.
Second place.
What, did you already finish? You already finished?
Yeah, of course I'm done. Too
Don't
quick.
say stuff like that.
What do you mean don't say? Only you thought of it like that.
Ooh, give me that. I'll take that, sir.
Why do you sound like
Wait,
Mario? Why did you?
Well, yeah, I watched the Mario video.
That I know. No, I got keep my fire on. Fire on, fire on, fire on. Yeah, my whip, I'm flying. That girl on my left. That bitch on my right on. Damn, your heels, they so high. Yeah, get your height on. Yeah, smoke that guy like Shaq. Told that guy I ride on. Dipping that gold.